What's up, y'all? It's Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, we're going to be looking at the most funny or my favorite memes regarding in the NBA, or in regards to the NBA, I should say. You guys can see and send the video from KD's My Next Chapter. All of these things, and I'm going to be ranking them by how much I like them and how much, I can use them. So, for example, some of these, I send my friends, or let's say that I'm back tweet, I don't know, for if ever my team gets great again, you never know. I'm back, I don't know, you never know, but all of these I think are funny. Let's start with Rudy Gobert. Tonight, I feel like I lost my virginity. Now, that was in regards to him, I do believe, making a three-pointer. And I think you can use this in a variety of ways, a variety of settings, even in specific situations. So this is, if you do something that you never have done before, that is what this is in regards to. And it was just funny hearing Rudy say that. I think for me, I'm going to put it at B tier. Maybe I'm biased because I like Rudy Gobert, but I feel like that was super funny after he did knock down a three-pointer. Next up, guys, we got Jalen Green talking about F is wrong with Buddy. I think this is in regards to Juan Toscano Anderson. I like this, but I think C tier is the right spot. J.R. Smith, I could have swore we had the lead. I think because of the situation and how important it was. This one, Darvin Ham talking about Braun. It was time for him to whip it out. What are we doing, Darvin Ham? What are we talking about here? I'm gonna go B tier, talking about LeBron whipping it out. I was almost 5 years old when Wilt lost his virginity, and that's just a crazy statement for Wilt. I don't think it's as good as Rudy's, just because, let's say it's the same type of situation, but I feel like Rudy's you can use more as far as a GIF or just a meme in the NBA. Bull talking about Wemby. Y'all deriding, bro. I get it. It's funny because it's Bull. Bull is not good. It's not like it's a superstar saying this, but I like this because I feel like you can use this with anything. NBA refs and Joel Embiid SGA. Yeah, I get it. NBA refs deride them. You can use it in any aspect of your life. It's one of my favorite NBA moves. I'm gonna move J.R. Smith down. I've never been swept a day in my life. I'll be damned if that happens. And then Bradley Beal says, I'll be damned when the Timberwolves do sweep him. I like this, but again, you can't use it in any other aspects, really. You can, but it's kind of like a situational to basketball. This is Doc Rivers. Don't play with your meat regarding a 3-0 lead. And I can't play around in game 4. You got to take care of business, but don't play with your meat. I think you could at least phrase it a little better, don't you think, Doc? Tyrese Halliburton, I like this, man. You could use that with anything. I love this. Who is that? I love this from Tyrese Halliburton. Again, it's kind of similar to the Jalen Green quote, in my opinion, the same type of message. I like Tyrese's a little bit more. I think it was after he hit a 3 on Dante DiVincenzo, pointing him like this, but it's you about lost the series, Tyrese. Can we chill out? I like this one. MJ, I'm going S tier, man. You can use this with anything, man. Anything. I love this I'm back thing from Michael Jordan because, again, it's when he came back from retiring, quote unquote, back in the NBA. I feel like this is one of my favorites because, again, I could use this meme a lot of different times. The lights were brighter than expected. It was funny. Post game in the NBA playoffs, Gobert said, "Can you guys fix the lights?" He made a kind of comment like this himself, but the lights were brighter than expected. Jarrett Allen talking about the NBA playoffs. Yikes, is all you can say. But this is used quite a bit, especially in the NBA playoffs when the lights are too bright. Tony Snell running wind sprints. I love it, man. This is one of my favorite things to send to people. It's like me. I just got married, okay? But it's like me trying to help with wedding planning, man. I'm doing nothing, but I'm trying to put in the time effort, but it's useless. This is Dion Waiters. I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9 because if you go 0 for 9, that means you stopped shooting. That means you lost confidence. It's like me shooting my shot. Before I obviously was married, or you guys, shooting your shot with girls, you got to keep shooting, man. You can't use your confidence. Shooters shoot. I like that, and I think you can use that in a variety of different ways. I'm moving Tony Snow down. I do like it. Shaq talking about Christian Wood. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. I love it. I love it because, look, even like I got some friends, like they be shooting their shot and they be doing their thing. I'm like, damn, I wasn't familiar with your game. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could use this in a lot of different ways. LeBron looking at JR, I mean, the GIF is better, but obviously I can't put that on there. Like, that's got to go down as one of the all times. It's right there with J.R. Smith. Like, could have swore you had the lead. Like, what? It's just crazy to me. I love this, man. The Jazz head coach. The Jazz head coach, after losing by, I can't see exactly what it was. I do believe it was like 51 points or something. And he said that was a masterpiece of dog shit. I don't necessarily love it, especially when you compare it to a lot of these that are in a big time moment or the NBA playoffs like J.R. Smith or Deion Waiters talking like he's Kobe. I mean, hey, look, Will Hardy, you got a lot more to prove. That brother needs help. Talking about Draymond Green, but I love it. S tier. S tier, S tier, S tier. This is one of the best all-time things that I think is going to be around forever. At least it should be. Like, again, that brother needs help. You can talk about that in all aspects. You're going to see that quote, that meme for a very long time, in my opinion. Shout out Yusuf Nurkic getting swept in the first round. Time to whip it out. Already had that one right there. What happened to the game I love? I use this quote in regards to my team going down in the drain. It's one that is never gonna get old, and it's not just NBA specific. You can use that whenever. I used to pray for times like this. This is, I think, valid for, let's say, NBA players that have had the struggle. Now they're maybe winning an NBA championship. I think it's valid. Not one of my favorite quotes on here. My next chapter, Kevin Durant. I think it's okay. I'm gonna go C tier with it. Not my favorite thing. Draymond, with everything he did, I'm not even gonna say dealt with. It was self-induced. Talked about I'm going to retire. Like, come on, man. Draymond, nobody cares. Like, you act like you're a changed man. You act like you've got better. You haven't. I'm gonna put your quote in F tier just because I don't like you. This is hilarious, man. Kyle Anderson to Rudy Gobert. After Rudy threw a punch at him, so said, I'll knock your ass out. Teammates to each other. Obviously, now they get along, but it's like, that's a crazy thing to tell your teammate. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I'll go A tier with that. I've decided nothing matters. This was a weird quote from Nick Nurse after like them and the New York Knicks. Every game basically came down to the wire. Said about, I've decided nothing matters. Like, what do you mean I've decided nothing matters? Nick Nurse, are you good? This is the jersey swap between Grady D and Anthony Black. This is just a crazy thing to do. I don't think it's going to be, too crazy as far as going around in the future. But the fact that they did this is absolutely ridiculous. That jersey swap is crazy. Russell Westbrook, man, this was fire. A reporter asked him a question. He said, what? Bro, what are you talking about, man? The video of this, better than anything else. But a lot of times somebody will text me something. I'm like, what? Like, what are you even saying? And that's what I send back to them. That meme. Next up, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. This obviously isn't a real quote, but it's funny. Anytime like a guy plays bad, this is the meme that goes around. So I'm gonna put it at A tier. I do like it overall. Stab it, get some help. I think MJ said it in a commercial or something like that. I'm gonna go B tier with it again. Very useful in a variety of different situations. This shit is ass. Terrible. John Wall talking about the Rockets situation, I do believe, which again, it was bad. It was terrible. I'll go C tier. Jay Crowder, I don't know my purpose here. I don't know if anybody in Milwaukee knew what their purpose was this year. I'll go A tier, because again, you can use this in a variety of different situations. I ain't got to know more Dame in regards to his shot making down the stretch. I'll go D tier. I don't necessarily love this. I got one more in me. Vince Carter talking about the seasons he's got left in him, man. It seemed like Vince Carter never was going to retire. Obviously, eventually did. This, again, you can use it in a variety of different situations, man. Honestly, I didn't really know what I was doing. Victor Wembanyama talking about his Summer League debut. Again, I think it's a solid quote, but I'm going to go C tier. It wasn't anything crazy. I think I've already done that one with Mark Jackson talking about the game. I love send a video. I think, have I done this one yet? I don't think I have. Ant, man. Ant. This is embarrassing, honestly. I'm a Timberwolves fan. And Ant talking about send a video in regards to a child and getting an abortion and all these things that I don't even want to sit up here and talk about. But Ant, man, a bad look nonetheless, talking about send a video. I don't know. But I think it's a funny thing now, like, send a video. You can say that in a lot of different situations. Cam Thomas ain't shit funny. I love it, man. He said there's nothing to laugh about. Ain't shit funny. Like, that's hilarious, man. And again, I feel like a lot of these are things I can send to my friends. It's basically what I'm ranking them on. I was like, how much I send them to my friends, how much I like them. I love this one. This one, think about it as the gift, right? Shooter shoot. I used to send this to you know, as a pickup line, like Swaggy P, knocking down the three, turning around, holding up the threes, and it rims out. Absolutely hilarious from Swaggy P. You the real MVP. I got C tier. I've sent it to my mom before because she is the real MVP for me. Shout out KD, man. This speech was something special. MJ crying. I'll go B tier. It's a solid, you know, NBA meme, but it's nothing too crazy about it. This is my tier list, guys, for the NBA memes and some of the funniest ones we've seen. Let me know where you guys would have these ranked. Who is too high, too low? What would you guys have had ranked instead of these? What did I leave off that is a funny NBA meme? Let me know that down below in the comments. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.